Okay, you guys, it is that time of the month and I am trying to figure out the best way to show you. I'm outside and the light is really beautiful. So I'm going to begin with what's in the box, and we have beautiful, it's a ritual box and I love it, a ritual and spell box. We have this beautiful symbol Latin brass bell with a moon on the top, and I love that. I love bells, anything. They all have their own little pouches, which are so cool. This was one of my favorite things, a bamboo traveling set of woodenware, and it comes in a beautiful bag. Each bite nourishes my body and feeds my soul. And this was some of the pouches that come with the other stuff. This pen blew me away. Crystal-filled pen. I believe it's rose quartz. Love and crystals infuse my words. Really light pink crystals. I love that for you writers. It really, really helps. This matching the bell, this remarkable candle snuffer. I always need this because I'm always getting up to things with my candles, and that is really, really helpful. And again, you guys, I'm doing a giveaway over on IG for that, and all these beautiful satin and velvet pouches came with it. Now this blew my mind, and I'm going to start making these, and I love these so much. The moon phase little vegan leather pouch to put in whatever you want. I recommend putting in like a $20 bill in a green stone if you want to bring abundance, if you want clarity of thought and speech, a lapis lazuli, any blue stones. But I love that. You know, you can put your little lavender satchels of anything, your little magic herbs, spells, whatever you want, coins in there, and just rock on with that thing. I love it so much. Now, the spell care book was mind-blowing. This thing, you know, I would think this would be rather expensive anyway. 1111, I love that. This is just 1111 by itself, but it has all these spells and rituals in there. Spells for sovereignty, timing, and it has what you'll need, and how to create many spells. And there is a huge, thick little tome there, which I love. I want to see too. I want to show you this, and you always get a cool digital upload as well. It's kind of hard. I'm doing it one-handed. And then the leopard jasper as well. It's a powerful stone to put under a spell, knowing you are whole and complete. Known as the supreme nurturer, it helps attract harmonious vibrations and support your personal growth. And that's right there too. I love that. They always have some beautiful little stone in there, but I'm blown away by the book. So here's the things again: spell work for self-care guidebook, the altar bell, candle snuffer, bamboo cutlery, moon magic pouch, crystal pen, leopard jasper, and your sigil magic here on your digital bonus. Absolutely cosmic and amazing. I just love this company, and they always have such well-crafted things. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. And I just really am impressed with them. So again, you guys, all my links and stuff are down below for everything. Love and light, you guys. Enjoy the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I have my little helper, Moonbeams, 1 second away from the camera. So you'll probably see her come sit on the cards. Like, her face is legit right there. It's so funny. So I got these remarkable astrology reading cards, and we're going to be checking out what is coming in each of these houses. So this can be either like a pick a card, whatever you want to really concentrate on, or you can watch all three and see what's coming, the energies. And I'm pulling the zodiacs for that, as well as the planetary alignments, which are very, very helpful. So first, quick shout out to everybody and say thank you that has come over and followed me on TikTok and supported and watched the daily little videos. I have to tell you that it's such a fun, awesome platform because you can really make things be bright and beautiful with all their remarkable choices over there. You know, you can have snow and gold dust, and it just makes a very theatrical, fun read over there. So thank you guys. Again, I'm Melanie Williams 616 over there. So thanks you guys. And come on over and get in on the goddess giveaway over on IG, which is SparKrist 11. Guys, the box is a ritual spell work box, and it is off the hook. Again, you know, the beautiful bell and the bamboo silverware or woodenware. Really, really cool. So you guys, let's begin. And we're going to start with number 1, which is the 7th house. Now, this is the area of your life that is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. So we'll check into that. I really recommend just watching all three because all of our houses are constantly shifting and changing. Wherever we put our priorities and our focus is where we start to develop our change, our new perspectives, our gifts, all of that. So really, really, wherever you guys want the most change and growth is where, you should be prioritizing. So then we have the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, lucks, friends, and social occasions. Yes, yes, yes. And a lot of you guys are saying too, you feel really magnetized. You feel really like you're manifesting things really beautifully. And then number 3 is the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, create things, and do things you're proud of. And I try to incorporate this a little bit every day and forget about it. Developing the new tarot deck is like down the rabbit hole. I spend 5-6 hours at night doing the digital artwork, and I'm immersed in it completely. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to participate in. And I have to remember, to kind of like set an alarm so I'm not doing it till 2-3 in the morning. I just get so hyper fixated on the pigments and everything. It's so much fun. But I'm definitely having some creativity in the 5th house right now. So I'm going to let you make your choice, or watching all 3. We're going to begin right away with the 7th house and see what energy is coming in. So the energy within this is very wistful. It's endlessly loving. It's compassionate. It's forgiving. And when it says it confuses and softens resolve, that means, you don't want to be angry. You don't want to cause a rift. You don't want to be problematic. I'm going to use this just in case. You don't want things to be problematic, convoluted, hyper tense. So you're just releasing. It's the healthy way to be. My mom had heavy Piscean energy, as her sun sign, and I could see her brothers or her family do something that was just so crazy. Like, her house was always the drop-by party house because she had all the accoutrements, the pool, the whirlpool, the deck, and everything. People come over and they would just trash the house and leave towels and crap and burn stuff on the barbecue. And, like big boisterous Irish families do, they fight and argue and go crazy and spill things. And she would just be like, whatever, it's just family. Like, she wouldn't get that irate Virgo energy of, oh my gosh, everything's amiss. It was just like, whatever, let's keep it moving. Life is too short. And I feel like with this beautiful Neptunian energy, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion, things are going to start to come in. And as you identify what you really want, they're not going to be longings and illusions. You're going to make them part of your reality. I feel like your psychic abilities and your powers to manifest things are intense right now. So you're able to tap into that beautiful focal point where you're like, I'm making this real. I'm not just going to imagine going to this place or creating this thing. I'm going to do it. Neptune allows for that, for us to dive deep and go, you know what, this is going to provide meaning and potential and all these things in my life. So I'm going to go for it. And this is, this is not some phase. You're not going to feel irritation at little things. Nothing's going to impose on you now. You're worth more. You can tune in and gain insights from the future. This is like where wild guesses seem to hit the nail on the head, and you prophesize accurately too. You can leap beyond your normal boundaries with this and forget your worries and know everything is going to turn out well. And it does. I really love, because when we derive a sense of kind of like focus, and we know what the cosmos can grant us when we really try, we go ahead effortlessly. And this is long-term, significant soulmate time, all kinds of things of this nature, which I really love. I just want to make sure stuff doesn't blow away because the wind is picking up, but it's so beautiful outside that I just want to be outside. So that's you, group 1, and feel free to watch the rest as well. Again, my name is Melanie Williams. Thanks for tuning in. All my links are down below if you want a private read. If you go over to IG, I'm currently running 3 reading specials right now, which I really love. It is the year ahead spread, and I have it all, it's all there, you'll see it on there, and then I also have your fully illustrated love readings as well. Those are pretty remarkable because things are coming through that I didn't expect. Really detailed, beautiful readings, and that's like a 15 card spread. It really gives you everything, your feelings there, where this is going, what needs work, all of these things. And then there's a Valentine read over there as well. So just go over there and check it out, or email me and be like, oh, Melanie, I heard you're running a read special. Can you tell me more about it? And I'll give you all the details. So let's go into the 11th house. Now, I love this because, again, this is where the cosmos really is granting our wishes. Luck, friends, social connections. We feel good. So a lot of really hospitable energy where we feel really calm and good and loving is starting to come in. So, scorpionic energy is intense. It is masterful. It is thoughtful. magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. It's like one of those things where we have really good ideas. We might not want to share them yet. We have a new love coming in our life. We might not want to broadcast it to everybody, but it is intense in a really wonderful way. You're extremely thoughtful for other people around you, and they're starting to recognize that. So you're probably going to get some lovely feedback on that where people are like, thank you. You know, you have this revolutionary spirit right now, and someone around you is noticing this, and they're really excited to be around you. And you're going to release any binds, and it's like this transformative bolt of lightning. You know, you almost feel like you have this idea you have has this sell by date, so you're just jumping on it and you're infusing all the love and passion you have into it. Therefore, like, all this luck is cascading towards you and making it happen for you. So part of this has to do with your Chiron, your healing power, your empathy, and your ability to teach or learn remedies. So right now it's like, I feel like a lot of you guys feel governed and led towards holistic approaches, homeopathic things, maybe making candles, oils, scents. I feel like a lot of you guys, aromatherapy is helping you right now. A lot of you guys are just dropping, you know, big pharma stuff and fixes and going on to more natural remedies. If you think about it, herbs and food are nature's remedies and real medicine, right? So you might be switching your diet up and going on those charts. You know, those things are like blueberries are your brain food, this and that. I go on that chart all the time. If I feel like something is lacking in a mineral or vitamin, I will investigate the hell out of that and start doing that. And I realize it is true. You know, when our iron is low, we get sluggish. If we don't have enough of the right vitamins, vitamin C, D, all of that, we can be more prone to depression. Things of those nature. It's like, really look into that. And you have healing power for yourself and your family right now. And your empathy is going to let you tap in. Like, you might just be having a conversation with a friend and you're like, I know what is necessary in their life right now for a pick-me-up, for a healing power, stuff of that nature. And I feel like some of you guys Reiki, things like that. And I feel like this is a great time for you to be able to understand remedies and how they work and have patience and really tap into that. And part of this too is your energy around you that is dutiful. It's hesitant, it's humble, it's with a discriminating and diligent and painstaking air. You want to learn. You see this farmer in there getting the best out of the soil. They are looking for the ripest, the nicest, you know, and separating the wheat from chaff. This works, this doesn't. This is going to help, this isn't. And not second guessing yourself, just trying, you know. It's like some of you guys, it's just your energy. You're like, I want to feel more vitality. I want to feel this healing energy that always has potential to be tapped into. And right now you're able to do that beautifully. And another thing, it's like, once we decide we want to have change, it's so liberating, you know. We get this kind of symmetry and balance in our life, and it's like that Libran energy where we can choose beautifully matching outfits right away. We can make up our mind quickly. Colors make us feel nice. We like to talk things through. It's all a balancing process, and right now you're going through that really beautifully, and you're able to share and care and look out for others. And, you know, it's just like you're looking at life with this beautiful sense of wonder and healing, and you're realizing that is what I want. And again, that's where the cosmos is granting your wishes and saying, what would you like? I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to keep putting it in your periphery so you see it and work on that. So that's you, group 2. Beautiful energy, you guys. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melanie. All my links are down below. If you need anything, private reads, I would love for you to come to Instagram. I'm constantly running giveaways, contests, and read specials. So if you go check that out, everything you see on my feed is still available. The Valentine read special, the lovers spread, the 15 card spread, and also your year ahead spread. Great information coming with that, really impactful. I mean, I was really impressed with the stuff that came through that. Really high vitality, energizing theories, words, and ideas. I was really, really impressed with that. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to go on to the 5th house. I'm going to take a breath because I feel myself speeding up. What happens is when I read outside and winds gust, I feel propelled to hurry so things don't blow away. It's a weird kind of thing, but the sun is out and it's really gorgeous today. So I wanted to come out and take advantage of that. So let's go on to the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, create things you are also proud of. Listen, I was thinking this morning. We all have trial periods where we start something and you go, you know what, this is a learning process. This is where I learn I have to deviate from that, whether it's too much time in IG, too much this, too much, I call it creative fervor, because I have so many different outlets that I do with readings, private readings, jewelry, the making the deck, artwork, everything. I can get in this kind of vortex of creative fervor where I almost burn myself out. I see nothing else, hear nothing else. Time escapes me, and then I'm like, have you even eaten? Have you even like fed the cats? Like, hello, normal life, stuff like that. Pull yourself back, reel yourself in, and refocus, that kind of energy. But you're going to have fun now. It's a fun, romantic, flirty stage where you have friends, family, fun flirtations, and you feel really social. But you are creating things and are going to be creating things that you're super proud of. Like, I can't believe I wrote this chapter. This is amazing. I painted this. I created this. A lot of you guys are really getting into jewelry making, crafting, doing other things. And you're like, you know what? I see an evolution. Everything is, in the beginning process is a rough draft. I'll share with you, when I first started making my jewelry, I didn't understand like really how to tie things off so they looked kind of like flawless and pretty, and have covers over the crimps and all of that, but also to have stuff be super sturdy and not break, because like anything, too much pressure applied at the wrong thing can weaken a component in the jewelry. Wire doesn't like to be bent over and over. So a lot of things were rough drafts, and through study and doing things, you will evolve and you will find your confidence and you will hit your stride. I definitely feel that. You have a lot of Saturn energy. That is the part of you that accepts a challenge to gain wisdom. Nothing is usually a bona fide win on our first go, right? So you're like, hey, I need to polish up in this area. I can do this. A lot of you guys, it's with your diet right now. It's with your approach to some of your creative endeavors. Some of you guys, it's your flirt game, all of that. It's like you're gaining wisdom in that. And I love part of this coming from the Libran energy that is diplomatic. It's gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. This is when we realize there's yin and yang, there's reciprocity. You're not doing all the work. You're not the problem solver. You're not the number one resource for everybody. You are kind of like gearing back and putting, the brake on for a moment and saying, hey, am I taking time to myself? Am I relaxing? Am I implementing self-care? I was watching myself the other day and I just burst out laughing. So I was trying to whippoorwill through this self-care routine so I could go on and do some more stuff on the artwork. I was so engrossed in it. And I remember having my hand over one part of my face, and that part of my skin was getting aggravated because obviously I was like clogging my pores or doing something. So I run in and I'm going through both Joni and I stuff, and I'm like, oh, she has this clay mask. So I just dip my finger, thwack it on this one little area, forget I have that on, doing some other crazy things too. I like whacked on a headband and a scarf. I was getting cold. So I basically look like Dom de la Mancha and like Stevie Nicks and a whole bunch of other people all melded into one whack attack. And the postman came, and I remember I opened the door right when he was there, and he scared me, and I was like, so I let out this yelp. I looked insane. I probably scared him right out of his skin, and he knows me, he sees me out in the yard doing my reads and stuff, and he's so lovely and so generous. But it was like, when I looked in the mirror after that, I forgot I had this clay mask on and a million other things going on, and I was like, Holy Mary, he's gonna call the nut house and have him come pick me up. But you know what I mean? It's like we have to slow down and become more gracious and diplomatic and choose where we want to put our energy and calm the fervor and calm the fire and just be peaceful. It seeks harmony in our life, that we are eating well, that we are speaking well of others, that we are speaking well of ourselves, that we're looking after ourselves, our mental health, our well-being, all of that. And by implementing that, you are going to have fun. You are going to feel together. But then you also have this coupled with Aryan energy, which is saying you are dynamic, you are spontaneous, you are crusading, you're impulsive. So you're going to say yes to things, and it's just going to set you on fire. You're going to be ignited, and it is very dynamic, and it's also very magnetic. So people are going to want to be close and listen to your ideas. Listen, I was thinking of this premise of The Hobbit this morning after I heard one of the speakers that I really love. And, it is one person. They didn't need the mightiest sword. They didn't need the strongest person. They didn't need the fleetest elf. Frodo was just a little hobbit, and one person can make a difference when they speak up, step up, and just say, I'll do this. And by doing that, people are really paying attention. Words are very impactful, and people are really kind of on board with what you've been saying, thinking, feeling, whether you're another reader, whether you're somebody helping other people with mental health issues, an astrologer, a life coach, coaching yourself right now. Words really penetrate, and they have the power of contagion. So know what you're doing is making a difference. Here's some more energy for you. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So you guys are cottoning on how to use all these different formats out there in technology to bolster and help and reach others. And it is very freedom-loving. It's very caring. It's very expansive. The age of Aquarius is really here, 2021. People are like, what a ridiculous stage that we have gone through in the evolutionary process of man. Like, I grew up in the 80s. It was the most loudest, pinkest, rockinest, Madonna-ist, materialistic, stock market, crazy, more stages, Nike eras, stocks, like craziness. And I remember getting caught up a bit in that fervor. Like, I wasn't going to show up to school in some crazy sneakers. They had to be Nikes. It was really one of those things where now when I leave the house, I'm lucky if I even have pants on. You know what I mean? It's like, what's important here? My creative ideas, my friends, my family, my animals, all my sisters, soul sisters, and all of that, and that we have a sense of well-being, and all those other little things fall by the wayside. And the crazy thing is, when you start to factor in what's important in your life, all that other stuff just shows up. I mean, I have such an abundant avalanche of treasures that I can't even sort through it. I literally just have stuff in drawers and boxes, and I'm constantly unpacking it. All my decks that you guys send me and that I'm able to purchase through Patreon and other things like that. It's like just an absolute treasure trove of stuff. Like, I wouldn't have imagined to have all these resources to work with. And they are important for other readers know this, other teachers. When we have resources that help expand us and teach us and bring us new insights, that's how we stay excited about our work and what we're learning, because we're learning new things. I would find it restrictive if I had one or two decks and one or two tomes to study from. I would find that restrictive. I would find other ways to learn it, but it is really the books and their amazing insights of these astronomers, astrologers, and healers and shamans and everybody out there. This stuff is intensely helpful. And I feel right now it's like you guys are really tapping into that. You're realizing these holistic approaches, these natural approaches, these earthly matters and beings that we tap into. That's what matters. And we're going to eradicate all this static and noise and materialism and garbage and criticism that just doesn't belong here. And it's going to empower you and free you, like on a nuclear scale. Like, you are just going to be like, wow, I've shed all this crazy 10 of Wands weight I was carrying that didn't matter in the first place. The first thing to recognize within that, and you're going to do, is other people's energy, not your burden, not your problem, even if they're criticizing you. If they have time to do that, they're not enveloped in their own life properly. You're going to recognize what really has meaning and purpose and step forward into that with really vitality, rich energy, which I really love for you. Wow, you guys, that's nice. I'm so happy to be sitting in the sun and moonbeams. Is like, pay attention to me much. She's just wandering around looking sad. I love her so much. So anyway, you guys, that is that. Love and light to you. All my links are down below. If you need a private read, come over on IG and get in on the goddess giveaways, jewelry reads. I'm having a fun contest over there too. And come see me on TikTok. It's Melanie Williams 616. It's so fun. It's so crazy. Like, I am obsessed with it. And go see Cherry's videos as well as Tigra's. They are really great. On IG, I'll repost where they're at because they're so fun to watch. So love and light, everyone.